This is the help video for Access Chapter 5, the movie number 2, where we're going to begin at step number 5. So let's take a look at what step 5 has. ID numbers can be confusing when you have several different ID numbers and they all look like plain numbers. Adding a prefix to the number can help make the data more easily discernible. So we're going to open up Table Employee in Design View, and we're going to apply a custom format. So what I want you to recognize here is this is not an input mask. This is a format. So this would be how data looks after it's entered, right? So we want to do that for the ID number so that all employee IDs entered with the letters EMP before the ID number. So what we want to do is we want to pick employee ID number, and then we're going to come down here to format, and we're going to create a custom format. So we want the, let's see if I can zoom on this, make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, let me zoom here. So what we want to do is inside of quotes, we're going to put the EMP, and so that's going to be a literal. That means that's going to appear at the beginning of every field, and then we're going to put a 0. So remember back to our ebook. So if we look at this in the section about custom formats, right? Characters inside quotes are always displayed. So we would put that EMP inside quotes, and then we would use the same codes, 0 or, right? So we're going to put a 0, so that's going to be a digit, or the number 0 is going to be in that spot. So when we look here, we put the 0. So EMP is going to be at the beginning, and then we're going to have a number. So I'm going to go ahead and do OK. And if I save it and I go back over, look, EMP, 1, 2, 3, right? Do you see how it's put in there? And then the number follows it. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we're done with step 5. Step 6. Color can also be used to differentiate a field and make data easier for the user to understand. Creating a custom format for the position field. So position. So let's go back to design. And that position field in the table employee, so that the data in this field appears with a red font. Okay, so how are we going to do that? So we're going to look at position, and we're going to come down here to our format, and we want to do, so I wanted to just show you this character here. It's not, I don't think it's in your ebook, but it's the and sign. So that's used to display any character for its position in the string. If Access places all characters in the underlying data, any remaining placeholders will display nothing. And so the example here is and the text is ABC, then ABC is the only thing displayed. There's not any extra stuff. So if we take a look at our work here, we want for position, we want to do and then we're going to do red. And inside the square brackets, let me zoom here. Inside the square brackets, so this you're substituting anything, and this is making it red. So if I save that and flip over, there we go. Everything is red. Okay, so apply a medium date format to the higher date. So let's take a look at how higher date is. So right now it's month/, day slash year, 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 year. And then the month and the day don't pad with a 0 if it's a single digit. So let's go over here, hire date. And we already have an input mask, but what we're doing is format medium date. So this is how we're looking at it right now. The input mask is getting when we're typing, right? This is how it's going to display after. And look, this is a short date. We want to do medium date. So it's going to switch it. I'm going to save it and go back and then look at the date. But look, if I come here, do you see when I click in it, it's still showing me the input mask. The minute I move off of it, it's going to take that date and change it to the format. So that should help you understand the difference between a format and an input mask, looking at that date. All right, switch to datasheet view. And view and save it. I don't know why. And enter the following records. So we're going to do new records. It's going to be John Matrell 18300 tab. Watch when I start doing the date. Look, it comes up like you normally would do it, but it switches the minute I move off of it to whatever that format is. Golf Caddy tab, it's going to change to red. Carlos Ruiz 3790008242021 Pro Shop Attendant tab turns red. So we are done with that. So that worked out well. All right. So I am going to, let's see, I am going to take, starting with step 8, and do the validation rule in my next movie. All right. Thank you.